welcome to the deep dive. So, lately, meme coins have certainly, well, they've gained significant attention.
Oh, absolutely.
You hear these remarkable stories, right? Individuals, even teenagers sometimes, turning tiny investments into, like, hundreds of thousands in days.
Yeah, it's pretty wild stuff.
It really is fascinating, almost defies logic for some people. So today, we're going to embark on a deep dive into this intriguing world. Really unpack how it all works, from the ground up.
Sounds good. And just to give you a clear starting point, meme coins are a specific category of cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
They're digital tokens, right? Mm-hmm. Often built around internet memes or maybe cultural trends. And their whole design inherently pushes for virality, for being shared.
Okay. Like social media hits, but for crypto.
That's a great way to think about it, yeah. The social media sensations of the crypto world.
And Dogecoin is kind of the classic example of that virality, isn't it?
The original, yeah.
It really started as a joke back in 2013. Just a playful spin on crypto, but man, it rapidly gained traction.
It really did.
And to show its, unexpected power, Elon Musk even accepted Dogecoin payments for Tesla for a while.
That definitely turned heads. Showed these things could have surprising influence.
So it's not just a passing fad then, if it's designed to go viral. What makes one meme coin succeed when thousands of others just disappear?
Well, that's a crucial question, isn't it? This whole phenomenon really highlights the immense power of community-driven speculation and social media virality, of course.
Right.
Often it gets amplified by, prominent figures or influencers. It creates this unique, almost self-fulfilling prophecy of value.
So less about the tech, more about the hype.
Kind of. Unlike traditional assets, their value is less about underlying utility and much more about collective belief, the network effect.
Yeah.
So for this deep dive, our mission is basically to give you a complete beginner's guide, how to get started.
Okay.
By the end of this, you'll be able to confidently buy and sell Solana meme coins. We're focusing on Solana because, well, that network currently hosts the majority of the really actively traded meme coins right now.
All right, let's get you set up then, ready to explore this world. So the essential first step, you said, is getting a Phantom wallet. What exactly is a crypto wallet? Why do I need one separate from, say, Coinbase?
That's fundamental.
Yeah.
Think of a crypto wallet like Phantom as like your personal digital bank account and maybe your safe deposit box combined.
Okay.
It's where you store your digital money, your crypto, and how you access the decentralized world directly. Unlike leaving funds on an exchange like Coinbase, a Phantom wallet gives you complete control. It's called self-custody.
Self-custody, right.
But with that power comes, the sole responsibility for its security. Phantom is widely considered the most trustworthy Solana wallet out there. And we definitely recommend installing it on your computer just because it's easier during the setup process.
Okay, makes sense. So once you've downloaded it, what's the actual process like?
Yeah.
Setting it up. And are there any really critical steps a beginner absolutely needs to nail?
Yeah, the wallet creation itself is pretty straightforward. You'll click Create Wallet, set a strong password, agree to the terms, standard stuff.
Right.
But here's where the most crucial safety detail comes in. You'll be given a 12-word secret recovery phrase.
Okay, the magic words.
Exactly. And you absolutely must not write this down electronically. Seriously. No screenshots, no saving it to a cloud drive, nothing like that.
Why not? Seems convenient.
Because if anyone gets that digital file, they get your keys. Instead, get an actual pen, a physical piece of paper. Write it down there.
Old school.
Very old school, but very necessary. Then keep that paper as secure as humanly possible. Think like a fireproof safe or something similar. This isn't just a suggestion, it's vital. Anyone who possesses this phrase can access your wallet. All your funds gone.
Wow. Okay, that sounds incredibly important, like the master key to your digital vault, basically.
That's exactly what it is.
Are there any common mistakes people make with this phrase? Or best practices beyond just don't write it down electronically?
Well, a common mistake is still storing it somewhere digital, even if it's just a note app or an unsecured photo. Bad idea.
Right.
Beyond writing it down physically, maybe consider creating multiple copies. Store them in different secure locations, far from your computer. Treat it like, actual cash in a safe, not just data on a hard drive.
Good analogy.
Once you've carefully secured that recovery phrase, you'll confirm it in the app and bam, just like that, your wallet setup is complete.
Nice.
You'll see your account loaded up, initial zero balances for Solana, Ethereum, Polygon.
Yeah.
But for this guide, our focus is squarely on Solana.
Right, because of the meme coin activity there.
Exactly. And its speed, low transaction fees.
Yeah.
That's really crucial for the rapid trading you often see with meme coins.
Okay, so now we have our digital safe, the Phantom wallet, all ready to go. How do we actually get our money, our funds, into the Solana system?
Right, funding time. To add funds, you'll need your public wallet address. Now, this isn't private information at all. Don't worry about sharing it. In fact, it's what you do share when you want to receive funds. You just click on your Solana balance in the Phantom wallet. It'll show your address, and there's usually an easy copy button.
Okay, so we've got the address copied. What are the best ways for a beginner to actually get Solana into that wallet?
We've got two main methods for you. First, you can actually buy Solana directly inside the Phantom wallet app itself.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah, they use services like MoonPay or Coinbase Pay. Think of them as like digital kiosks built right into your wallet. They let you use your regular credit card or bank account to buy crypto directly.
Okay, that's option one. What's the other?
The second method, which we generally recommend as a really excellent starting point for crypto beginners, is to use a separate established cryptocurrency exchange, like Coinbase.
Right, Coinbase is pretty well known. What's the benefit of using a big exchange like that first instead of just buying directly through the wallet?
Well, using a well-established exchange like Coinbase for your first purchase often offers a layer of familiarity and security for new users.
Yeah.
They usually have more robust customer support. They're more regulated. You can feel a bit safer starting out.
Makes sense.
So to do this, you'll set up an account on Coinbase. It involves the usual stuff, ID verification, linking your card details.
Standard sign up.
Exactly. Once that's done, you can buy Solana. Let's say, for example, you bought $500 worth. That might be roughly 2.56 Solana, give or take, keeping in mind small fees and the usual price fluctuations.
Okay, so now I have Solana sitting in my Coinbase account. Next step is getting it to my Phantom wallet.
Precisely.
This is where you'll paste that Phantom wallet Solana address, the one you copied earlier, into Coinbase's send function. But here's a really critical tip, and trust me, I learned this the hard way.
Oh, yeah.
Triple check the last few characters of the address. Seriously, make absolutely sure it matches your Phantom address perfectly.
Good advice.
Because if you send it to the wrong address, or even worse, the wrong network entirely, poof, it's gone. It's like double checking your bank account number before a wire transfer. But with crypto, there's usually no bank to call to fix your mistake.
That is a vital warning, absolutely vital. And another point for new Coinbase users. If you've just bought crypto, your funds might not be immediately withdrawable for maybe a couple of days.
Oh, right. Why is that?
It's just a standard security measure. Lets the funds settle, lets Coinbase verify everything. Pretty normal.
Yeah.
But once that short waiting period passes, the transfer to your Phantom wallet is usually pretty quick.
And then I'll see it pop up in Phantom.
Yep. You'll see your balance update. Maybe it arrives as, say, $485 after some minor withdrawal or network fees. And then you're good to go, ready to trade.
All right. Wallet's ready. It's funded with Solana. Let's get into the core of it.
Okay.
How do we actually buy and sell these meme coins? Where does that happen?
Okay, so the main places for these trades are called decentralized exchanges, or DEX for short.
DXs. Okay. Different from Coinbase then.
Yeah, quite different. Unlike traditional exchanges like Coinbase, where the company holds your funds, DEXs let you trade directly with other users, peer-to-peer. No middleman holding your crypto.
Ah, that's the decentralized part.
Exactly. It's a key part of the whole crypto idea. For Solana, we highly recommend Jupiter. It's known for being pretty user-friendly. Radium is another popular one, though.
Let's stick with Jupiter for now, then. What's the first step there?
First step on Jupiter is super simple. Just connect your Phantom wallet. There'll be a button. You click it. Phantom pops up. You approve. Done.
Okay, connected.
Then you'll select which token you're paying with, in our case, Solana, and which meme coin you wish to receive.
So how do you find the right meme coin to buy? There must be thousands. And how do you make sure you're buying the exact one you want, not some fake?
Excellent question. Each legitimate meme coin has a unique identifier. It's called a token address, or sometimes contract address.
Like a serial number.
Exactly like a serial number or a unique barcode for that specific coin. It's how you make absolutely sure you're buying the real deal and not some scam copycat.
Where do you find this magic address?
You can usually find it on the token's official website, if they have one, or more reliably, on chart and analytics platforms like DEX Screener or DEX Tools. We'll talk more about those later.
Okay.
So for example, if we wanted to buy a coin like Hammy, just an example, it's a creator's coin, maybe around a $5 million market cap. You'd find its specific token address and copy that.
Got it. Copy the unique address. Then what on Jupiter?
Okay, back on Jupiter, there's a crucial little setting that beginners often miss. It's usually called the strict filter or something similar.
Strict filter.
Yeah. By default, it might only show well-known tokens. You'll want to set this to all or show all. This makes sure that all available tokens are displayed, including the smaller, newer meme coins, so you don't miss out on finding the one you want.
Ah, okay. Set filter to all. Then paste the address.
Yep. Paste in that token address you copied for, say Hammy. Then you just input the amount you want to spend, maybe 1 Solana. Jupiter's will estimate how much Hammy you'll get, maybe around 37,000 tokens. Then you hit the swap button.
Swap. Okay. Now, as you get into trading, I know there are a couple of technical terms that pop up. They seem really important. First one is slippage. What's that about?
Right, slippage. It's basically the maximum percentage difference you're willing to accept between the price you're quoted when you hit swap and the price the trade actually executes at.
Why would the price change?
Because these markets, especially for meme coins, can move incredibly fast. By the time your transaction confirms on the blockchain, the price might have shifted slightly.
Okay, so if I set 10% slippage on a 10 Solana buy.
It means you're saying, okay, I'll accept getting as little as 9 Solana's worth of the token if the price moves against me that much.
Wow, 10% seems high. What do you recommend?
For most trades, yeah, 10% is probably too high. We'd recommend keeping slippage maybe around 1%. For extremely volatile coins, or if you really need the trade to go through right now, you might need to nudge it up a bit higher, maybe 3-5%, but start low.
Got it. Start around 1%. So if I'm trading a really popular liquid coin, is slippage less of a concern then? Or do you always need to watch it?
Even with liquid coins, it's always worth watching, especially if the market's moving fast. Slippage is directly tied to liquidity, basically, how easily you can buy or sell without massively moving the price.
Okay.
If there's low liquidity, even small trades can cause pretty significant slippage. And that ties into the second term you might see, price impact.
Price impact? What's that?
This tells you how much your specific trade is expected to move the market price.
My trade moves the price.
If it's big enough relative to the liquidity, yes. If you tried to make a huge purchase, say a 100 Solana buy of our example Hammy coin, Jupiter might warn you that this single order could cause a price impact of over 5%.
Meaning I'm driving the price up just by buying.
Exactly. You're pushing the price up for everyone, including yourself on that very trade. Understanding these isn't just about avoiding bad fills. It's about recognizing the liquidity of the market you're jumping into. That's key for managing risk.
And avoiding frustration when a trade fails, I guess.
Definitely. So once you set your slippage and you're happy with the estimated amount and price impact, you hit swap. You'll then see a confirmation pop up in your Phantom wallet. It'll show the details, including the network fees, usually tiny on Solana, maybe just a few cents, like 3 cents.
Okay. And what if something goes wrong, like an error message?
Yeah, sometimes you might get a transaction reverted or slippage tolerance exceeded message. Don't panic. It usually just means the price changed too much before your transaction went through, or your slippage setting was too tight for the current volatility.
So just try again.
Exactly. Just refresh the quote on Jupiter, maybe slightly increase your slippage as needed, and reattempt the swap. Usually goes through the second time.
And then, hopefully, success,
Yep.
your buy order is completed.
Yep.
So for instance, that one Solana might have successfully swapped for, say, 36,266 Hammy after the final price settled.
Perfect.
And the great news is, selling is just the reverse, right? Equally simple.
Indeed. Selling your coins is pretty much the exact same process, just in reverse. You select Hammy as the token you're paying with and Solana as the token you want to receive. Set your slippage, hit swap, confirm in Phantom.
Nice and easy.
Yep, many of these DEXs, Jupiter Radium, they really prioritize that user-friendly swap experience, and you'll see your Phantom Wallet balance updates almost instantly to reflect your new holdings. Your total value might still show around $481, but now it's maybe $374 worth of Hammy coin and 0.57 Solana remaining.
Okay, fantastic. So now you know how to trade. But let's talk about maybe the most critical step. Safety and doing smart research. This meme coin market can be absolutely wild, right?
Oh, incredibly wild. The Wild West sometimes. Due diligence is absolutely paramount.
You mentioned Dex Screener and Dex Tools earlier. You said they're invaluable websites for research. How exactly do these platforms help someone navigate such a volatile space safely?
They are your indispensable allies, seriously. These platforms are amazing. You can use them to view new and trending tokens, analyze price charts across all sorts of time frames, 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, daily charts.
All the charts.
All the charts. You can also review transaction history, see who's buying and selling, and access really comprehensive token analytics. market cap, liquidity levels, and crucially, direct links to the project's official website, Twitter, Telegram group, etc.
So it centralizes all that info. What about specific safety features, though? Things to look for?
Yes, great question. Dex Tools, for example, has a project reliability score. Our example, Hammy, had a 9999 score, which suggests strong positive community sentiment. If you see a token with a really low score, maybe red flags, definitely steer clear.
Good tip. Anything else?
On Dex Screener, look for the locked liquidity indicator. It's often shown as a little green circle with a lock icon next to the liquidity pool information.
Locked liquidity. Why is that important?
This is a critical check. It means the developers have locked up a significant portion of the initial funds they provided for trading, usually for a set period. This makes it much harder for them to perform a rug pull.
Rug pull. That's where they just take the money and run, right?
Exactly. They pull the liquidity out, the price crashes instantly, and investors are left holding worthless tokens. Locked liquidity isn't foolproof, but it's a very important positive sign.
Okay, so if a beginner hears about a new hot coin, how would they actually use Dex Screener practically? What's the workflow?
Good question. First, you'd search for the token, ideally using that unique token address we talked about to make sure you've got the right one. Then, first glance, check the market cap. That's the total value of all the coins circulating. Is it tiny, like under $50?
Yeah.
That means super high risk, but also potentially very high reward if it takes off. Is it already huge, like hundreds of millions? Maybe less upside?
Market cap check. Then liquidity.
Yep, check the liquidity. How much money is actually available for trading? Is a good chunk of it locked, like we just discussed? Healthy, locked liquidity is a very good sign. It suggests the project isn't likely an instant exit scam.
Okay, market cap, locked liquidity. What else?
Then dive into the chart. Look at the trading volume over the last 24 hours. Is it actively traded or just a few buys and sells? Active trading can indicate a healthy community interest.
Check the vibe, basically.
Kinda, yeah. And then use those links they provide. Go to the official website. Does it look professional? Check their Twitter. Are they active, engaging? Join the Telegram group. What's the community saying? Are the developers responsive?
So really digging in beyond just the price chart.
Absolutely. And remember, beyond outright rug pulls, this market is highly speculative and largely unregulated. Be aware of potential pump and dump schemes where groups coordinate to inflate a price artificially, then sell off, correcting it, or just the inherent risk that a coin, even a legitimate one, could lose most or all of its value very, very quickly for no apparent reason.
So the golden rule applies.
Only invest what you can truly afford to lose. And maybe consider diversifying even within meme coins. Don't put everything into one single bet.
That's really solid advice. And you mentioned digging into transaction history, too.
Yeah, on Dex Screener or Dex Tools, you can usually see a live feed of buys and sells. You can see, for example, someone just made a big sale on a token, like maybe an 8.4 Solana sale, worth $1,500 on the WEN token example.
You see the flow of money.
Exactly. And here's a cool trick. You can usually filter that history to see your own past buys and sells by just pasting your public Solana address into a search bar on the site.
Oh, neat. Like a personal trading journal.
Kinda, yeah. It's a great way to track your own activity, see your wins and losses, and maybe learn from your own trading patterns.
Wow. Okay.
So, thinking back, we've covered quite a journey today, haven't we?
We really have.
From understanding what meme coins actually are, why they get traction, setting up that crucial phantom wallet, remembering those vital security steps.
Write down the phrase.
Write down the phrase, physically. Then funding it, navigating decentralized exchanges like Jupiter, understanding slippage and price impact, actually buying and selling.
And the safety checks on Dex Screener.
And the safety checks. So you should now have a fully set up funded phantom wallet, plus the foundational knowledge to actually begin buying and selling meme coins, if you choose to.
You are officially ready to explore the meme coin market. So, go forth, be careful, always do your own research seriously, do the research, and, well, enjoy the adventure if you jump in.
Be safe out there.
Absolutely. And just to leave you with a final thought, what if, right? What if you could gain an even bigger edge in this incredibly fast-paced, sometimes chaotic market? What if there were tools, things like trading bots, that could potentially help you automate and optimize your trades, react at lightning speed?
That's definitely next level stuff.
It is a whole other level of engagement and maybe something worth exploring further down the line as you gain more experience in this space. Food for thought.